Thank you for joining us. We head down now to KwaZulu-Natal's south coast to meet a budding young artist. With no formal training in art, Ashmika Ramdutt's raw talent has seen her create an impressive collection of paintings and drawings. Among them are some amazing pieces depicting Hindu gods and goddesses, drawn either from dreams or imagination. We met the gifted lass at her hometown in Parkreni to find out more.
My first time that I've ever drawn was when I was in grade 1. I was 7 years old. I was given a project to do at school, and I sat with my dad and I was like, "Dad, I don't know how to draw. And I need to draw myself because I had to, around my poster, I had to write about myself." So he sat with me and it started off on a blue page. And he drew a girl, basically a stick figure with a triangular skirt. So ever since, it got me. I was kind of interested in it, so I was like, I have to try, because it seemed easy when he did it, but I couldn't do it. I was always eager to know what I'm capable of or what I could do, and if I could do the things that others are doing. So I used to try drawing this little girl, which was me. And eventually, I went off to cartoon characters. I was 14 years old when I did cartoon figures for the children's ward in G.J. Crookes Hospital. That was my first big project, I would say, that actually inspired me even more, because even though it was making me better at what I was doing as such, children were involved in it. And it was making them, obviously, it brightened up their room, it made them happy. I'm a very curious person, so I ask a lot of questions. And if I had to walk into an art gallery or art store, people are going to be like, this is probably my nightmare, because I continuously ask questions about everything. If I see a technique or a style, even a different medium that they're using, I would be like, how do you do this? What sort of brush do you use? What inspired you to do this? How could I, basically, even if it's the slightest thing that I take in, it helps me along the way. I absolutely love going into art galleries. It's just, it amazes me. I can stay in there for hours and I won't even know that time's passing me by, because it's the world that I want to be in. In my opinion, I cannot be taught art. And I absolutely love the fact that I've learned it on my own, because had I not, I would probably not know the things that I know, because I would be restricted to the styles and the techniques that they've been teaching me. My parents have made our religion and prayer as such a foundation for us. So in everything that I do, every painting that I do, I pray, because I don't know in which direction I could go. I thank my parents for actually giving me that foundation, because my religion has also inspired me to do a lot of painting and artwork. Starting with my Shirdi Baba, that was my I was inspired by a dream. I had a dream of him, and I woke up the next morning and I was like, "Mom, I need to try and paint Shirdi Baba." For some reason, he came into my dream, and the day before that, my mother asked me, when am I painting next, and why aren't you painting and stuff, because they're forever motivating me. So I woke up the next morning, I'm like, I need to go and get a canvas because I need to paint Shirdi Baba. I was very scared because I haven't really painted portraits or faces of people and such, because I haven't tried to. So this was my first try of actually painting a face. Most of my artwork is done when I'm in a mood. I could be happy, I could be depressed. There's so many artworks that I've done when I was just down. And it just lifts my spirits up and it makes me happy. I absolutely love using it to change. Maybe it could change one person's life by just looking at it, but it also changes mine. To youngsters in general, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid and do not restrict yourself from trying. You have a dream and you cannot tell yourself that you cannot do it. That is the biggest mistake you could ever do, because the things that you could bring out of what you feel or what you think, don't ever be afraid, because life's not about restricting yourself. And people's lives can be changed by what you do.
Sarojini Naidu, known as the Nightingale of India, once said, "We want deeper sincerity of motive, a greater courage in speech, and earnestness in action." This call is so needed today. Let us become better versions of ourselves and shine our light into the world. Remember, keep up your sadhana. Jai Sitaram.